The battle in the West continues here this Sunday afternoon as we have the Sana Neophoenix hosting Osaka Evessa. Osaka Evessa, the number 3 team in the West, goes up against the Sana Neophoenix in the second of back-to-back matches here this Sunday afternoon. Today marks the final homestand of the Sana Neophoenix. They do have a couple of games before the season comes to a close, but this will be the last time they'll be able to perform in front of their hometown fans. They'd want nothing less than to come away with a victory here. As you can take a look at the team standings, Osaka have moved up slightly. They were third yesterday. Now they're in second place at 29-18. The Sana Neophoenix, though, still in 9th spot as they fall to 12 wins, 42 losses. 43 now after the loss yesterday. We take a look at some of the highlights from yesterday's game. Josh Harrelson was a tower of power. So was Ira Brown with a couple of slams. Kawashima waxed hot in the 4th period, but Suzuki was the main man as far as the locals were concerned. He had 9 points in the first quarter alone, but DJ Newbill, you can see there, knocking down that 3. He was on target all throughout the night. He put that one in. If he wasn't able to put that shot in, the game wouldn't have gone into overtime. Big question was, why was Stevan Jelovac on the bench in the final minutes? That really cost them. Here's Sumino finishing that fast break, and that essentially sealed the deal. The win yesterday in overtime, 105-101. Still here at the Toyohashi City Gym. There were 1,483 fans that have packed the gym for Saturday's competition, and we expect just about the same number, if not more, here this Sunday. As we said, this is the final game of the Sana Neophoenix here at the Toyohashi City Gym. And once again, they're going to be sporting their limited edition green uniforms. Usually in their reds. A few weeks ago, they sported another limited edition uniform, which was the blue ones. Well, the report that we have coming out of the Sana Neophoenix bench is 30 Ravenna will not be suiting up tonight. So unfortunately for his fans, especially those in the Philippines, he will not be in action for today's game. As we take a look at the lineup of the visiting squad, Osaka Evessa, who has now moved up to number 2. As usual, they will be banking on the old reliables. They will have DJ Newbill, Ira Brown, Garrett Stutz, and Josh Harrelson. That's 2 of them there on your screens right now. They need to come up big once again. They were in a dogfight yesterday. As we have the introduction of today's starting 5 for Osaka Evessa. Today, a slight tweak in their starting lineup. Today, they'll be starting out with number 2, Ito Tatsuya. They will have number 8, Ryogo Sumino. Then they have number 25, DJ Newbill. Number 33, Ira Brown. And number 55, Josh Harrelson. That's a good look at Coach Akitomo Takeno. The slight change was yesterday. He had Hiromu Nakamura in the starting lineup, number 13. But today, Nakamura will be coming off the bench. Today we're going to focus on Ira Brown, the naturalized player of Osaka Evessa. And there his averages, 14 points, 10 rebounds. In yesterday's game, he shot 6 out of 11 from 2-point distance. He also has 3-point range, but mainly was playing within the perimeter for yesterday's ball game. We expect him to do the same Newbill will operate from the outside. As we now have the home squad, the San and Neophoenix. No change in the starting lineup here for the San Neophoenix this Sunday afternoon, using the exact same starting five as I did yesterday. Our referees for today, we have referee Abe, referee Udatsu, and referee Maeki. For the San Neophoenix, starting out with Hayato Kawashima, Shingo Okada, Tatsuya Suzuki, Kyle Hunt, and Stevan Yelovach. We focus on national team member Atsuya Ota, the big man standing 6'6", 36 years old. He had 6 points yesterday, kept his team in it. Unfortunately, they were one defensive rebound away from winning the match. There's a good shot of Coach Branislav Vicentich. Very disappointed with yesterday's result. That was a win. And it turned out to be a loss that they'll have to really turn things around if they can here. Let's take a look at the starting lineups once again for both these squads. Osaka Evessa has Ito, Sumino, Newbill, Brown, and Harrelson. For the San Neophoenix, Kawashima, Okada, Suzuki, Hunt, and Yelovach. So that's going to be our focus for this afternoon's game. Ota up against Ira Brown. As we can see, their Game 1 production. That was yesterday, Saturday afternoon. And now we're seconds away from tip-off. Tip goes to the visiting squad. Osaka's going to start things off. Sumino, will go to DJ Newbill. Over to Ito. Ira Brown. Newbill. Hands it over. Brown. Gets bumped. He will head to the line for 2 shots. Quick passing is what we saw there in that very first offensive. Crisp passing, which we actually didn't see too much of in yesterday's encounter. Brown short in the first. Free throws, a huge story for the Sana and Neophoenix. Overtime. It was 90 apiece. But that wouldn't have gotten to 90 apiece if Hayato Kawashima just knocked down those free throws. He missed 3 in the last 2 minutes. One of the heroes in yesterday's ball game. Tatsuya Suzuki. Let's see how he performs here. There's Kawashima. Okada can hit that 3. Misfires. Rebound to Harrelson. They push it up quickly. Kawashima gets in between. And to the passing lanes, there's going to be a steal from Sumino. Sumino takes it all the way in. Kick it back out. And Newbill and company says, let's wait for the rest of the troops. Harrelson. Harrelson all the way in. Will misfire. Yelovach with the rebound. A minute gone and just a point on the board. Kawashima must have had a difficult time sleeping last night. Crisp passing. Blocked there from Harrelson. Good defense being shown by both these squads. Harrelson will misfire twice already from point-blank range. Both these teams quite rusty from yesterday's performance. Suzuki. A lot of contact there from Ito. Good matchup. We have Tatsuya Ito up against Tatsuya Suzuki. First foul will be called on Ito. Okada, of course, thrust into the starting lineup. Issues a poor pass. And another easy, quick basket here for Sumino. That's exactly what transpired yesterday. He had the first basket off a turnover. Sanne's got to clean that up if they want to make this game competitive and if they want to come away with a victory. Suzuki making his move. Finds Hunt. Hunt will be fouled. That was a pinpoint pass. Watch it here. Hunt went straight up for the basket. Slight body bump there from Harrelson. And Harrelson will pick up his first. We're tied at 3. First tie of the ball game. Ito to the corner. Sumino. Now they go back to the imports. Harrelson. He gave it up. He should have just taken it in. Sumino for 3. Yes! Once again, great passing being shown here by the visiting squad. It's 6-3. Hail Mary shot there from Suzuki drops. Cuts the lead of Osaka down to 1. Ito gets away, puts it high up the glass, will miss. Yelovach with another rebound. Yelovach already with 3. 3 minutes gone. Suzuki calling for help. Asks Hunt to come on up. 2-man game. Suzuki will hit. He looked like he was going to make the pass. And then suddenly just put up the shot. First lead for Sanden here at 7-6. Ira Brown misfires. That's going to go on the other end. Sanden now with a 1-point lead. They once trailed. They trailed twice by 3 at 3-0 and at 6-3. Suzuki. Suzuki once again starting to feel it. Offensive rebound here. Hunt with a long two. Yes! It's now a 3-point lead enjoyed by the San Neophoenix. 5 points in the ball game here for Kyle Hunt. 3 points, the biggest lead of the ball game for the San Neophoenix. Same lead held by Osaka earlier. Brown. Will he challenge Yelovac? He'll try. And a foul will be called on Stevan Yelovac. Stevan Yelovac doesn't like the call. There was actually a little chicken wing there. Watch it here. There's a chicken wing. He got away from Yelovac, and Yelovac got called for the foul. That's a smart move there from Ira Brown, because the referee on the baseline wouldn't have seen that chicken wing move. Brown makes the first. 38 years of age is Ira Brown, the naturalized player who has played countless times for the Japan national squad. By the looks of things, he's got a lot of playing years still to go. Good pass, the age of 40. Splits that free throw though. Suzuki getting it back. Suzuki once again off the glass. Suzuki now with 6 points. That's now the biggest lead of the ball game at 11-7. Sanen also had a very good start yesterday. Harrelson, that's a walk in the park for him. Sanen had a very good first quarter yesterday. After 10 minutes, they were up 25-16. Halfway gone here. Just about. Suzuki with a handoff. Finds Kawashima. Kawashima likes to break down his defender. Hasn't done so in the past couple of games. He'll have to make his move now. Shot clock's down to 3. Step back 3. Yes! 14-9 is our tally. 5 points now, the biggest lead of the contest. Slowly but surely, they're creating some more space between themselves and the visiting squad. Again, just too easy for Harrelson. He sealed. Harrelson now with 4 points. And he stands head and shoulders over Kawashima. Kawashima only 6'1". Harrelson is 6'10". Suzuki still in the ball game. He will be replaced in a few seconds. Tried to thread the needle there. He misfired. And he knew it. He went straight to the bench because we have Terazono Shuto in his stead. Harrelson now starting to heat up. He was scoreless in the first period yesterday. And now he's already got 4 points to go with 2 rebounds. They lay it down. Foul's going to be called on Kawashima there. Sumino, just like what he did yesterday, always moves without the basketball. Always becoming an option. He'll head to the line now for 2 free throws. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first period. Sumino's first is good. The line there on Sumino, 24 years of age. Ryogo Sumino. Plays small forward. Here's Shuto. Sanen protecting a 1-point lead. Off now to Kawashima. He just hit a 3. A little bit out of control there. Quick spin and hit. Hayato Kawashima now with 5 points in the ball game. Nakamura, who started yesterday, now coming off the bench. Looking to set things up. They've got a lot of time in their shot clock. Shuto for three. Misfires. Harrelson with the board. Sumino will go to Brown. Brown, quick move. Gets away for the slam. When Ira Brown makes that move, very difficult to stop, and unfortunately, Stefan Jelivac does not have the foot speed to stay in step. Shuto. Shuto now in the lane. Door shut on him. Okada can launch from there. They go to Hunt. Hunt, quick move. Foul will be called on Ira Brown. Trying to go to work early here is Kyle Hunt. Nice little conversation he's having there with DJ Newbill. DJ saying, I didn't get you. It was Ira. First entry now for Garrett Stutz. Backup center here for the Osaka Evessa squad. Standing 6'11". Actually, he's listed as a 7-footer. 31 years old. Atsuya Ota getting ready to check in for the first time here. Second free throw rattled through. Ota's going to come in place of Kyle Hunt. Pretty good start here for Kyle Hunt this Sunday afternoon. 3-point lead enjoyed once again by the San Neophoenix. They're trying to post up Stutz. Who's the foul going to be on? It's going to be on Ota. He can't believe it. He said, I was thrown to the ground. Why was the foul called on me? Well, the referee saw the grab on the shoulder. Jelivac still looking up, saying, my teammate was hurled to the ground and the foul got called on him. Kazuma Tsuya has checked in here for the boys in green. We're going to have a review here. I think they might call a technical foul here on Stutz as he hurled Ota. We'll see if that is what the call is going to be. But initially, the personal foul was called on Atsuya Ota. So far, we've had another competitive game. We've had just one tie. Couple of lead changes. Sanen trailed by 3 and then led by 3. Actually, they led by 5 at one stage. That's one of the few instances we've seen the referees actually look up at the big screen for confirmation on a call. They have that screen right in front of them. Let's see what the call is. They'll make the announcement first to the PA official, and then we'll see the signal. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. And that sportsmanlike foul will be called on Garrett Stutz. But there were 2. So an unsportsmanlike foul will also, I think, be called on Atsuya Ota. Well, Garrett Stutz continuing to talk to the referee. Well, so only one unsportsmanlike foul because Atsuya Ota now will head to the line for a shot. And he misfires in the first. That's within his range, and that's part of his game. Knocking down free throws. Missed the first one, though. %70 shooter from the free throw line. And because of that unsportsmanlike foul, it's 2 free throws plus ball possession here for the San Neophoenix. They get it into Yelovach. Yelovach yet to score in the ball game. He's got 4 rebounds, though. Shuto thought about it. Falling away, no. Yelovach with an offensive board. Now they go inside to him. Tsuya! Yes! Tsuya Tero! Kazuma Tsuya there with his first 3 here. The lead is up to 7. 22-15. There's another push there. Looked like an elbow. Things are starting to get heated up between Ota and Stutz. Watch it here. Clearly, there's a wraparound once again by Ota. Well, he was called for the foul earlier, so this is going to be his second personal. And for the San Neophoenix, they are in the penalty. Stutz makes the first. Second rattles out, and there's some early pressure being shown here by Nakamura. Under 2 minutes here in the first. Halted the action there, and that should send Osaka into the penalty as well. So free throws coming up. That's a poor foul there from Hiromu Nakamura. Picks up his first. Kyle Hunt sent right back in. First rest for Stevan Yelovach. Coach Branislav having to mix and match once again because 30 Ravenna will not be seeing action today. He missed the game yesterday against his very same Osaka squad. He has a right knee injury, which he suffered against Ryukyu earlier in the week. Split from the line. 7-point lead still for the San Neophoenix. Stutz. Ota. Very active with his hands and with his feet. That's what he contributes to the national squad. He contributes also here for the San Neophoenix. Sumino gets it inside. Nakamura to Stutz. Stutz overshoots. Elliot Donnelly's in the ball game for the first time. Try to save it off Kyle Hunt, but he stepped out of bounds. Shuto calling out the play. We'll get it back, definitely. Two-man game with Hunt. Hunt all the way through. Yes! It's now a 9-point lead enjoyed here. 9 points also in the ball game here for Kyle Hunt. Tsuya knocking down his opponent. That means 2 free throws. He's got to control his momentum. Well, it looked like actually Donnelly just tripped over Atsuya Ota. Well, the foul will be called on Atsuya Ota. Actually holding on to Stutz. So that foul happened before the trip of Elliot Donnelly on Kazuma Tsuya. Ota already with 3 personal fouls. And we're here still in the first period. And remember, Ota came off the bench. So in less than 3 minutes of action, he's picked up 3 fouls. Shuto puts it up. Hunt can't put it through. That was close. Once again going inside. Okada got in between that pass. And now Shuto says, we're going for the last shot. It'll be good for them to get something going towards the basket. They might get a free throw. Shuto shaking, baking, puts it up. Overshoots. And the first quarter comes to an end. It is 25-18. The San Neophoenix with a 7-point lead. Second quarter's underway here. 7-point lead enjoyed by the San Neophoenix yesterday. First quarter ended 25-16. Yelovach finally gets on the board with that 3. Extending the lead now. That is their biggest lead at 10. Stutz. They got a real tall lineup inside with Stutz and Harrelson. Together with Brown. Brown all by his lonesome. And he'll blow the layup. Sorry, missed there for Ira Brown. Seems like we're following the same script here today. First period yesterday ended 25-16. Today it's 25-18. And San Neophoenix looking solid. Yelovach, long layup. Not going to drop. Traveling violation is going to be called there in Harrelson. Not too many turnovers here for both these squads. 3 for the San Neophoenix, 4 for Osaka Evessa. They've taken good care of the basketball so far. Terrazono finds Okada. Okada could have launched He's got that range. Settles for the long two. No. Ito started out this ball game back in action for his squad. Brown powers his way in. Up against Tsuya. He'll have that shot every single day of the week and twice on Sundays. Yelovach hands it back. Waiting for movement, gets the movement. Now the attack. Tsuyatero! No! They thought that was going to be another three. Oh, Shuto's down. Looks like he hit his head on the pavement, on the floor. Let's see. Well, it didn't hit the floor. I guess he just strained his neck. He picks up his first personal foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2 minutes gone in the second period. Welcome back to the Toyohashi Gym. The final home game of the San Neophoenix. Good defense there from Kyle Hunt. Off and running. Extra pass. Tsuyatero. Yes! 2 threes for Kazuma Tsuya. And the lead is now 11. 31-20. Seems like the boys in white trying to make a conscious effort to pound it inside. Nice step back jumper there from Ira Brown. He's got 8 points in the contest. Suzuki back in action. Tsuya was free there. Wasn't looking for the shot. Yelovach does. Will miss. Quickly going inside. Stutz. No problem. He's just too big for Okada. Lead has been cut down to 7. Suzuki calling out the play. Okada trying to make a move. Stutz will foul him. That's going to be the second personal on Garrett Stutz. First team foul for Osaka here in the second. Kawashima will check back in. Baseline inbound. Almost 3.5 minutes gone. The pass behind Suzuki. He almost managed for a bit and eventually lost it. Here comes Ito. To his big man. Harrelson swings it. Looked like the pass was straight to the referee. That's going to be the 5th turnover for Osaka Evessa. Sanen's got to be very careful. This is exactly what transpired yesterday. They lost the lead because they had just too many turnovers in the second period. Kyle Hunt gets blocked, stays with it, and now he's got 11 points. Why not try to pound it inside? Look at Stutz. He's just so big, but he put the ball on the floor and eventually lost it, got stripped. Yelovach all the way through. Yelovach now with 5 points. He had a 3 earlier to start out the second period. And Coach Takeno has seen enough. Nice lay down there. And Yelovach powers his way through. Approaching 5.5 to go here in the first half. Got a good game on our hands. The San Neophoenix hosting the Osaka Evessa squad, who from yesterday, number 3, have moved up to number 2 in the Western Conference. But Osaka find themselves down here. Newbill for 3. Misfires. Off and running once again are the host squad. Up by 11, looking for more. And they get more off that 3 from Suzuki. Newbill trying to answer. Does. Good answer there for Newbill as we get to a technical timeout. 4:53 remaining before the halftime break. We'll be back for more basketball action in the B-League in just a bit. Back to the action here. 4:44 remaining before the halftime break. Suzuki just hit a 3 earlier. Looks like he was setting up for another one. Long 2 for Yelovac. Knocks that one down. Stevan Yelovac with 7 points. Increasing the lead back up to 13. Seems like they've learned their lesson. Newbill misfires on that 3. Quickly trying to get into their offense. Suzuki asking for a clear out. They got the switch. Yelovac to the other end. Still a lot of time on their shot clock. Touch foul is going to be called there on Newbill. That's going to be the second team foul for Osaka. You like the fact that they're being very patient. First personal foul there on DJ. Suzuki gets it right back. Avocado on the wing for the 3 if they want it. Yelovac though is going to force the issue. That's not going to drop. Getting away inside is Elliot Donnelly. Lead is back down to 11. The lead was cut down to 1 at the halftime break. Let's see if Sanen has learned from yesterday's mistakes. Suzuki finds Okada. Okada's been waiting there in that corner. They didn't want to find him. Quick hands. Here comes Newbill and company. Brown open for 3. No. San and Neophoenix dodging a few bullets. Ira Brown was wide open there. Yelovac asking for it. Launches. Short. He should have gotten the pass a fraction of a second sooner. He was looking for his rhythm. DJ Newbill hits a 3. Coach Branislav sensing trouble. He remembers what transpired yesterday. There was just no defense there on DJ. Easily knocks down that 3. Two minutes, 42 seconds before the halftime break. You gotta love the timeout from Coach Vicentich. Wanted to remind his boys about exactly what transpired less than 24 hours ago. Kawashima back rims that one. Yelovac, long 2. That was a brick. Good defense there. Yelovac getting back down. Excellent transition D from the entire Sanden squad. Kawashima goes inside. Looking for a 3-point play. Wasn't going to drop, but he's got 2 free throws coming. Splits the defense there. Hayato Kawashima. Misses another free throw. He missed so many free throws yesterday, especially in the last 2 minutes. That would have sealed the deal for his squad. This is one there. Makes the adjustment. Split from the line. Will now give them a 9-point lead. But you can see the players of San Neophoenix a little bit more alert here. Especially after that timeout. They were made aware. He worked so hard to build that lead, which once stood at 14. Could be more here. Hunt puts it through. Lead is back up to 11. And 11 points in the contest here for Kyle Hunt. Newbill for three once again. He has been on target since yesterday. Newbill now with 9 points. All on threes. Shuto tries to answer back and does. Shuto now with 4 points. They're answering 3 for 3. What does Newbill do? Newbill this time inside the paint. He will be fouled. .61 seconds remain before the halftime break. Tsuya there with a preemptive foul. Only the second team foul for the San Neophoenix. They got 2 more fouls to give. Harrelson to Newbill. Newbill for another 3. Short. Easy tip in there for Harrelson. That's why Newbill is so confident taking those shots. He knows if he misses, Harrelson's there to gobble up that rebound. Will they go for a 2-for-1 possession? Tsuya inside, back out. Shuto thinking about it. Launches another 3. Short that time. They didn't go for 2-for-1, and so now looking for the final possession of the half by the Osaka Evessa squad. They got a foul to give. Will they take it? You can see Kyle Hunt trying to get out of the way. I think he made contact though. They had 2 fouls to give and they didn't give it. There's a slight contact. Kyle Hunt's going to pick up a cheap foul. Not to mention the fact that he's going to send Sumino to the line for 2 shots. Sumino makes the first. They had 2 fouls to give and they didn't use it. They came up with a foul on a jump shooter. That's not going to count. And 2 quarters now in the books here at the Toyohashi City Gym. At the break, it's 46-39. The San Neophoenix up by 7. Welcome back to the Toyohashi City Gym as we have a halftime break as we take a look at some of the highlights here of the first 2 quarters of play. We had Osaka going up to a 3-point lead early at 3-0, and then slowly but surely Sanen found its footing. They led by 3. They increased it to 5, to 7, to 10, and eventually led by 14. 14 being their biggest lead of the contest. Here we have Brown. Bullet pass there inside to Harrelson. Good combination there between the naturalized player of Japan and Harrelson, the 6'10" beanpole. Kawashima taking advantage of the much smaller Nakamura, getting his second basket. He had a 3 prior to that one. Brown makes a quick beat to the basket and slams that home. Still a lot of playing years ahead for Ira Brown. 3-point there for Kazuma Tsuya. Tsuya Teru was in the house. Yelovach launches that 3. He joined the scoring late in the first half. There's that power move there from Brown. Nice footwork being shown. Suzuki hands that over. And Yelovach goes all the way through. Stutz, they want to pick up a cheap foul. Suzuki hit that 3, and that's what actually gave them their biggest lead at 38-24. And then GJ Newbill answers right back. Brings the lead right back down to 11. Another 3 would further cut into that lead. Pretty good scoring for both these squads. And at the halftime break, it is a 7-point lead enjoyed by the San Neophoenix. As we break down the numbers inside the arc, both these teams shooting just about the same at 52% compared to 56% from 3-point distance. Just about the same as well, though it seems like Sanen had 2 more shots, 6 compared to 4 from 3-point distance. Free throws, more free throws awarded to Osaka Evessa, making 9 out of 12. On the other side, it was 6 out of 9. Both of them shooting from about 70% average. You look at the turnover numbers, that was big. 3 more turnovers for Osaka Evessa, and the San Neophoenix made them pay because of that one. That's why they got the 7-point lead. Some more numbers, 12 and 16 there on your screens. Those are the points in the paint. And you could see that Evessa was trying to really take advantage of the size mismatch that they've had, but they only have a +4 there. Head-to-head matchup. 1 point here for Ota. 8 points already for Ira Brown. You expect that to happen because Ira Brown definitely much more of a scorer. Ota in there for defense. Ota checked in at the latter stage of the first period and he picked up 3 quick fouls. Let's see how much playing time he sees here in the second half. They need his leadership, but he's nursing those fouls, so he might not be on the floor for a long period of time. Look at some of the top scorers here for Osaka Evessa. 9 points apiece for Sumino and DJ Newbill. And Ira Brown adding 8 points. There you have what I was talking about. On the other end, Kyle Hunt with 13 points. Suzuki with 9. And Stevan Yelovach with 7. As that sets the table for an exciting second half of play. Yesterday, after 4 quarters, we were tied at 90 apiece. We went into overtime, playing much steadier in the home stretch was Osaka, and they won that ball game 105-101 to increase their record to 29 wins, 18 losses. Well, today, this being the final game of the San Neophoenix at home, they want to make sure that their fans go home with a victory and nothing else. Quick passing once again. Nice tap board there from Harrelson as he knocked that 2-pointer through. Cuts that lead down to 5. That was the crisp passing that they showed in the first 2 minutes of the first period, and then all of a sudden they went to individual plays. Kawashima. Shot clock's down to 4. Puts up a 3. Short. Yelovach couldn't get that offensive rebound, and a foul will be called on Terrazono Shuto. You get the idea what Shuto's trying to do is stop the fast break, but you might not want to pick up that early of a foul. Just 40 seconds in. A lot of times Sanen gets themselves into early foul trouble, and they give a lot of easy free throws to their opponents. Bounce pass works! Back-to-back baskets for the big man Harrelson. And don't look now. Harrelson with 10 points, and Osaka Evessa within 3. A minute gone, and Sanen still to score here in the third. Kawashima hands it off. Shuto. Long 2. Will misfire. Ito calling out the play. They're going to wait for Harrelson to get down low. Newbill to Ito. Ito all the way through. That's going to be a foul on Shuto. That's going to be 2 quick fouls on him. 3 in total. That's why you don't want to give those early fouls. Now Shuto in foul trouble. That's a poor free throw there from Ito. It seemed like he had a good handle on that one. Ito has yet to score, but he's got 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Makes the adjustment, and he's now got 1 point. Shuto still in. Begs the question, when will Suzuki be sent back in? They need his leadership. Shuto, long 3, yes! Well, he can stay on the bench a little bit longer. Shuto now starting to catch fire. 7 points in the ball game there for Shuto. Lead back up to 5. Ira Brown, short, but gets that rebound. Again, poor defensive rebounding by the San Neophoenix, allowing that layup and putback. Here's Shuto once again. Off the glass, he hits! Back-to-back baskets for Terrazono Shuto. He looks a little bit hurt. Newbill trying to make a move. Door shut on him. Brown trying to get the pass. There's just no space. Yelovach all over him. Kyle Hunt, quick hands. Tsuya will miss. He babied that layup. Ito with a jumper. A little bit too strong. Helter-skelter basketball is what we're witnessing here. Some hurried shots. Now let's see if Sanen can set this one up properly. They go to Hunt. Hunt easily puts that through. Kyle Hunt now has a game-leading 15 points. Newbill inside to Brown. Brown powers his way. Nothing Kawashima can do to stop him. 3-point play in the offing for Ira Brown. Perfect lead pass. Watch it here. All Brown had to do was just put it up, absorb the contact, and he completes the 3-point play. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Lead has been cut down to 4. Shuto. Hunt back to Shuto. Now they got to make their move. Ito will come up with a foul. That'll be the first team foul on Osaka. A little bit too much body there on Shuto. Kawashima now on top. Tsuya Tero, yes! Tsuya now with 3 3-pointers in the contest. That's why he's got 9 points. Newbill finds Sumino. Now Ito. Sumino tries to answer back. That's going to be another preempted foul on Kawashima. And just like that, they've got 4 fouls here in the third period. Kawashima picks up a third. Okada will have to come in his place. You might not see Kawashima till the fourth period. And they need his playmaking. They need his scoring. His outside sniping. There you can see in the graphics, already 4 personal fouls for Sanen, and still a whole lot of time to be played here. 6:09 in the third canto. Newbill. To Sumino. Sumino hits! Sumino has been solid in the time on the floor given to him. He now has 12 points to go with 2 assists. Lead pass, Brown all the way, tries to slam it home. Will be fouled by Yelovach, and that will put Sanen in the penalty with an eternity of basketball to be played here in the third. That would have made the highlight reel for the year. Brown will settle for 2 free throws. Lead has been cut down to 3. Now 2. And expect a heavy dose of attacks to the basket from Osaka, because they want to get those easy free throws from the 15-foot line. Let's see what transpires. But now on the offense, the boys in green. Okada inside, Yelovach trying to make that turn. Foul will be called on Sumino. Sumino with a bewildered look. He'll pick up the personal, his second team foul for Osaka. Suzuki now back in the ball game. Shuto did quite well, especially in the last minute and a half. He was shaky to begin the third period. Yelovach says, okay, I'll take things out. Tsuya settles for the 2. Will come up short. Newbill for 3. Bang! Don't look now, but Osaka is up by 1. 12 points in the contest here for DJ Newbill. Shades of what transpired yesterday. Sanen not holding on to the lead. Yelovach answers back with a 3. And the lead is back to 2 for the Sanen Neophoenix. Thinking about that 3. They swing it over to Newbill. Harrelson with a jumper. Hits! We're tied at 59. Only the second tie of the ball game. Fans here cheering for their squad. They need more baskets. Shot clock is down to 2. Tsuya realizes it. Throws it up there. Sumino. Patient play, and well, at first you will say that's a good foul, but at the same time, that's 2 free throws. And now Tsuya realizes it wasn't a good foul. He's sending Harrelson to the line for 2 shots. And the reason why it's also a poor foul is because there were 2 of them on Harrelson. He might have waited for his teammates. But now, we give him 2 free throws, and he's a very good free throw shooter, shooting 85% from there. Easily makes both. Harrelson now with 14 points to go with 10 rebounds and 2 assists. And here comes big man Ota. Actually, the only big man here for the San Neophoenix. How long can he stay on the floor? Tsuyatero! No. Sumino stops, pops, and hits. 15 points in the contest here for Ryogo Sumino. And the lead is now 5 at 64-59. Another poor possession. Here comes Osaka. The momentum's on their side. Ito for 3. No. BLEAGUE to the board. Quite surprised, no timeout was called here by Coach Branislav Vicentich. Sticking with the play was Harrelson to make sure there was no 3-point play opportunity. Suzuki though on the line for 2. Watch it once again. That's what coaches remind players. Be aware of the situation. Harrelson knew Suzuki was looking for a 3-point play there. 3 minutes and change. 3:01 to be exact. Here in the third. Suzuki with 10 points now. He has 1 rebound and 4 assists. That's the lead of Osaka to 3, but Osaka with possession. Easy handoff. Well, Harrelson said, I don't want to get it in the first try. I'll get it in the second, so I get a rebound and 2 points. Harrelson now with 16 points and 12 boards. Lead is back up to 5. Suzuki denied. That was easy. Harrelson saying, yes, you're much quicker than I am, but don't forget, I'm 6'10", and you are 5'7". Coach Branislav talking about why the inbound had to be on the baseline in that corner. Regardless, as long as his team gets it in. Tsuya, high, but will miss. So many passes intercepted here. Harrelson. Nakamura, no. And a foul will be called on BLEAGUE. BLEAGUE continues to talk. He's got to be careful. He got a technical foul yesterday. And here's that timeout from Coach Branislav now that his team is down by 5. 2 free throws coming the way of Ira Brown here. Brown misses in the first. Got one more coming. 2:12 remaining here in the third period. What once stood as an imposing 14-point lead for the San Neophoenix, they now find themselves down by 6. But still a fourth quarter to be played. Let's see if Sanen can steady their sinking ship. Lead pass inside. Ota will get blocked. Yelovac doesn't realize the time, or does he? No, he doesn't. He realized it a little bit too late. Another turnover here for the San Neophoenix. San Neophoenix now with 8 turnovers. You can see just how tall and how long and lanky Josh Harrelson is. Stutz, the 7-footer, checks in. Back to their crisp passing. Nakamura, new build. Brown for the slam! It is now 69-61. A minute 22 remaining here in the third. This third period has belonged to Osaka Evessa. Yelovac hits that 3. A badly needed 3 here for the San Neophoenix. 13 points in the ball game now for Stefan Yelovac. Stutz will be fouled once again by Atsuya Ota. That's going to be Atsuya Ota's 4th personal foul. And all his fouls have been against Stutz. There's confirmation, 4 fouls. Well, Coach Branislav will leave him in there. He might not see the light of the 4th quarter. Stutz makes the first. Just so many free throws being given here in this period alone because Sanen got in the penalty situation with 5 minutes 44 seconds still to be played. And Coach Takena made sure he reminded his boys, let's pound it inside. Suzuki for 3. No. Stutz with the board. Let's see if Osaka goes for a 2-for-1 here. Nakamura for 3. A little bit too strong. But they will get the ball back. Difference of about 4 seconds from the shot clock and the game clock. Let's see how Sanen manages this. Kawashima shaking, baking. Puts up that shot. It will be a miss. Chance here for a new build. Nice swipe there from Kawashima. Leads the league in steals. Active hands there. Saved them. Possible 2 points. Third quarter in the books. And it's a 71-64 advantage enjoyed by the visiting Osaka Evessa. To say that Osaka had a big third quarter would be an understatement. They scored 32 points while limiting Sanen to just 18. And that's why now they lead by 7 after being down at one stage by 14 points. Yelovach kicks it out. Okada for 3, no. Things have started to dry up from 3-point distance for Sanen. Will things get from bad to worse? Let's find out. Stutz against Hunt. Swipe. Stays with Osaka. Foul will be called on Kyle Hunt. Stutz is just too long. Kyle Hunt stands 6'10". Stutz, though, is a 7-footer. Not to mention he's got those long, gangly arms. Stutz misses the first. Trying to get it back to an 8-point lead with this free throw. Give them some breathing room. Seems like we're following the same script from Saturday's game, yesterday's match. Bring in Sanen. Took control of this match in the first and second periods. Foul's going to be called on Stutz there. They built leads of 3 to 7, went up to 11, 15, and eventually 16 points. But chipping away was Osaka. They tied the ball game at 45, and then led by 6. Eventually 7 was their biggest lead, and they won in overtime. A minute quickly gone here in the fourth. Still an 8-point lead enjoyed here by Osaka. Ito. Short. Hunt to the rebound. Hunt to his fourth board. Long 2 for Kyle Hunt. Yes. 17 points now for Kyle Hunt. Donnelly answers with a 3. It is now a 9-point lead enjoyed by Osaka. Where did they go? Yelovach. Try to make his move. Kicks it out. Hunt for another long 2. No. Donnelly with a rebound. Donnelly's giving them quality minutes once again here, just like yesterday. That was just too easy. Stutz just got Yelovach out of the way. He's got 8 points in the contest. Watch it. Went to the power dribble. Put it up. And he's now on the line for another free throw. Under 8 minutes to play here in this match. Welcome back to our B-League coverage here this Sunday afternoon. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thanks for joining us. Please follow us on Facebook, B-League. Or if you have any questions about the B-League, feel free to send me a tweet at Anthony Suntay. It would be good to interact with each and every one of you. Right now, though, it has not been a fun outing, especially in the second half, where the Sanen Neophoenix, after being up by 14, they now trail by 12. Yelovach felt the contact, put it up. Tried to look for a 3-point play of his own. Newbill bodied him up a little bit. But the crowd has been silenced here at the Toyohashi City Gym. This is the final home game of the Sanen Neophoenix. Last time they're going to see this squad for the 2020-2021 season. And today they're sporting their limited edition green jerseys. Lead is still at 11. Newbill thought about it. Lost the handle. Good ball movement. Newbill. No. The tap will go to Tsuya. Sanen's got to make their move now. They got to stop. Can they score a basket? Kawashima thinking about it. Seal there. And before DJ Newbill was able to pull the chair, foul is going to be called. Foul was called on him. Newbill's not happy with the call. That's his third. He might have to hit the bench for a bit. Coaches want to talk things over. 7:04 remaining here. And it's Osaka still with the upper hand. Still a lot of time to be played here. But Sanen needs to play perfect basketball from here to the finish. Looking inside, Hunt will misfire. Ito in no rush, will wait for the troops. Active hands works once again. So Sanen getting the stops, but just can't score. Newbill has 3 personals. Doesn't seem like Sanen wants to attack him. Kawashima will lose it. Ito now says, let me bring it up myself. Let's use some clock. The momentum definitely on our side. Osaka looking for back-to-back victories here this weekend to solidify their position. Yesterday they were in third with a win. They moved up to second. That's another stop there for the San Neophoenix. Their biggest question is, can they score? Kawashima from the 15-foot line. No. Kyle Hunt with a putback. None. That will stay here with the San Neophoenix, but Sanen just can't seem to catch a break. Point blank shots there from Kyle Hunt missing. Well, the fans love the effort. Sanen still giving it 110%. The problem is they just can't seem to buy a basket. Kawashima for 3. No. And once again, Newbill and company will use up the clock. The clock's their friend. 3 on the way for Donley. No. Lead is still at 11. Can they find the basket? They do! Courtesy of Tatsuya Suzuki. Suzuki now with 13 points. Sanen still with a chance here at their home. Donley puts it up. Check that. That's Sumino. Sumino now with 18 markers as we reach a technical timeout here. Don't go away. More basketball coming up in just a bit. Sumino has hit some timely baskets. And he's given Osaka another 12-point lead here. Touch pass doesn't work. The pass was behind Hunt. And another turnover for the Sanen Neophoenix. That just might do it for them. 10th turnover for Sanen. Yes, there's a lot of time remaining, but with the way Sanen is shooting, you don't really like their chances. Let's see. Elson will misfire. Here's Kawashima. They gotta go and go early. Open three, Tsuya! No. Yelovac with an easy putback. And the lead down to 10. Stefan Yelovac with 16 markers. Again, being very methodical are the boys in white. Brown will be fouled. Yelovac called for that one. And Yelovac is done for the night. It would have been nice to have seen that on the replay. But that was right in front of the referee. And not too much complaints coming from Stefan Yelovac. That's going to make their comeback even more improbable. Yelovac now with 18 points. He will finish actually with 18 points and 12 rebounds. Now they miss 30 Ravenna even more than ever. Lead back up to 11. Turnover once more. Turnover number 11 for the Sanen Neophoenix. Sumino finds Brown. Brown with a long two. That would have been the dagger. Tsuya will be tripped. That's going to be the fourth personal on DJ Newbill. One more foul, and Osaka will now be in the penalty. That's the only thing not going for them. They're up by 11. Neophoenix has fouled out for the Neophoenix. Tsuya caught in no man's land. Here's Tsuya once again from the 15-foot line, a little bit too strong. Kyle Hunt can't hold on to that one. He looks over at Suzuki saying, that was a good pass. Just couldn't control it. And that might just be the ball game. We'll be back for more. The Sana Neophoenix really were just outpowered here in the second half. They were up after 2 quarters, 46-39. But the third period ended with them being down by 7, 71-64. And they've been trailing ever since. With under 3 minutes left in this contest, it doesn't look like they're going to have enough power to be able to get back here in this ball game. No Stefan Jelovac. 30 Ravenna has not suited up for them this weekend due to a sore knee, which he absorbed earlier in the week in their match against the Ryukyu Golden Kings. So they're definitely short-handed. Falling away there and hitting is Harrelson. Making that look so easy. And the lead is now at 84-71. Tsuyatero! No. Unfortunately for the Sana Neophoenix, they're going to limp through the finish line here. Donley to Newbill. Newbill for 3. Bang! And the lead is now 16. 15 points in the contest here for DJ Newbill. All over but the shouting. Jumper's gonna work there for Okada. Shingo Okada's got that in his arsenal. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for him and the rest of the Neophoenix. Newbill is going to dribble this one out. Sumino hits. Second three-pointer for Sumino here in the second half. Looks like Kyle Hunt will be reinserted in the ball game. Not quite sure why. Kawashima will miss. A minute remaining. just holding on to it. Splits the defense, will be fouled. Free throws coming up here for Ira Brown. Foul is going to be called on Tsuya. Tsuya is going to be replaced here as they try to bring Kyle Hunt back in the ballgame. It might be better to get some of the locals involved, at least in the last couple of seconds. Kyle Hunt already had a long day at the office. 90-74 is our tally. Now it's 91-74. That's it for Ira Brown. First time we're going to see Tokyo Alistair. Chuchia. Out on the outside. Hunt trying to get his. Will be fouled there by Tokyo. .7 seconds remain. First free throw is good. Likewise for the second. Andido is still at an imposing 15 points. Some pressure being shown by Okada. You like the fact that they are still picking up full court. And the fans like the fact that your players will fight till the final buzzer. On the inside. Misfires. Ota with the rebound. They might try to get one more shot here if they can. Suzuki gives it up. Kyle Hunt. Ota. Ota for three. Banks it off the glass. Nice smile there from Harrelson. Ota is going to finish with 4 points. Beating the buzzer there. That's all she wrote for this one. Osaka Evessa wins it convincingly. 91-79. The moment Yelovach fouled out, you knew it was a lost cause. Look at this. In the fourth period, they only had 15 points. That third period was the turning point, allowing 32 points to Osaka and only scoring 18 of their own. Osaka Evessa will now go home after racking up back-to-back victories here at the Toyohashi City Gym. Let's see who the MVP is going to be. Yesterday it was DJ Newbill. Well, today top scoring for them was Sumino. He was backstopped by Josh Harrelson with 18. 15 points for Newbill. Newbill also had 6 rebounds and 11 assists. Once again, knocking on a triple-double is DJ Newbill. And we have the final time that coach Branislav Vicentic
竹野コーチこんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。
今日もアウェー2連戦取りました。今日の率直な意見を聞いてください。
すごくこうなんでしょうね、洗練された最新のバスケットボールを三円はやってくるというところですごく苦しめられた2日間でした。それをなんとか自分たちのものにできたっていうのが大きかったかと思います。はい。
今洗練されたとお話だったんですけど、はい、このオフェンスもディフェンスもね、三円がすごく遂行力高めでやると思うんですよね、はい、そこに対して我慢を強いられた時間帯もこの2日間あったんですけど、はい、この我慢を通り越して勝ち切った要因って何だったでしょうか。
単純に自分たちがいつも練習していることのプレー、ディフェンス、それがやれたというところで、 細かな修正点はありますけれど、自分たちもそこは遂行できたかなと思います。
ありがとうございます。橋本選手が怪我をしてしまって、で隅野選手大活躍でした。あのポジションでね、ドンリー選手、隅野選手、この若い選手の活躍2日間見れたと思うんですけど、CS に向けて弾みにつきましたでしょうか。
そうですね。彼らの頑張りっていうのはすごくチームのためになるので、引き続き頑張ってほしいです。
ありがとうございます。2日間の勝利おめでとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
That was Coach Takeno. Let's see who they chose as today's most valuable player.
隅野選手、こんにちは。解説の沼です。
こんにちは。
まずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日の自分のご自身の出来、率直に感想をお聞かせください。
そうですね。ディフェンスとオフェンス両方ともやっとこう自分の仕事ができたかなって感じてます。
ありがとうございます。ちなみにですけど、スリーポイント11分の11で 100% です。もちろん得点がね取れたことも嬉しいと思うんですけど、36分出れたっていうのもご自身の中ですごく大きなゲームになったんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。プレータイムない時期もあったので、その時期で腐らずこうやってこうシーズン終盤でプレータイムもらえてこう活躍できたっていうのはとても嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。配信を通して見ていただいているブースター、その方たちに向けて残りのレギュラーシーズン進出に向けての皆さんの感想をお聞かせください。
そうですね。残りシーズン少なくなってますし、しかも大阪のコロナの影響で会場が無観客になってしまっていることもあるんですけども、しっかり観戦は届いているので残りシーズンしっかり戦いたいと思うので応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
He said thank you to all the fans for their support, and he said please continue to support us in the final games we have before the season ends. What you're witnessing right now on your screens, the final time that the entire squad, together with their management, will be addressing the San and Neophoenix fans for the year 2020-2021, because this is their final home game for the season at the Toyohashi City Gym. Before we wrap things up here this Saturday afternoon, we're going to show you some of the highlights of the match that just finished. And we'll go through the numbers and the top performers in today's ball game. Not the good-sized crowd we've had here today. Yesterday we had 1,483, and we had just about the same number here today. Fans wanting to be able to take a look at their San and Neophoenix squad for the very last time here at home. San will have a few more games before the season does come to a close, though. And they're hoping that Third Year Ravenna is able to play out the season. They want to have a complete lineup as much as possible. No Nenad Miljanovic today. So, by all intents and purposes, if you really look at it, Coach Branislav and his staff did a heck of a job. No 30, no Nenad. Yelovac fouled out. The cards were just stacked against them.
今日最後の豊橋のホームゲームということで、最後
Here now we have Coach Branislav
申し訳
Vicentich.
なく思っています。ただ昨日も含めて今日も選手の皆さんコート上でしっかりファイトをしてくれたというふうに思っています。
So since this is our last two home games this season, I want to thank you, big thank you for supporting us, home games, away games, standing behind us all the season, whole season. One big thank you.
本当にこれ最後のホームゲームでしたので、毎試合会場に足を運んでいただいて、シーズン通して応援してくださった皆様に本当にここで感謝を述べたいというふうに思っています。ありがとうございました。
ビチェンティッチヘッドコーチでした。大きな拍手をお願いします。
I'm not ready. So usually you give us cheers, you give us applauses and everything. So I will ask my players and my staff for one big applause for you today.
ファンの皆様もぜひ、スタッフそれから選手の皆様に拍手をお願いいたします。それから選手も拍手をお願いいたします。
ありがとうございます。
So Coach Branislav there, thanking the fans for all their support here this season. They still have a few more games before the season ends, and here we have Terrazono Shuto.
ホーム最終戦ということで、チームとしてなんとか2日間皆さんのために勝利を届けたかったんですけど、それが結果に結びつかず、本当に僕らチームとして悔しいです。それでもやっぱりシーズンを通してこうやって会場で応援してくださったり、画面越しで応援してくださったり、本当にファンの方々、スポンサーの方々の声援というのは僕らの力になりました。ホーム戦では勝つことができなかったですけど、残り3試合残っているので、一つでも多くチームとして勝ち星を皆さんに届けられるよう頑張っていきたいと思いますので、最後までご声援よろしくお願いします。2日間ありがとうございました。
寺園キャプテンありがとうございました。大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
皆さんこんにちは。本日の試合をもって2020-21シーズンのホームゲームがすべて終了いたしました。ご支援いただいたブースターの皆さん、スポンサーの皆さん、行政の皆さん、本当に温かいご声援をいただきまして本当にありがとうございました。そして、何よりですね、この場で我々がこうやって活動できているのも、医療従事者の皆様が、前線で戦ってくれているからだと思っております。敬意を表して、皆さんの温かい拍手で、感謝の気持ちを、申し上げたいと思います。今シーズンを振り返ると、本当にいろんなことが起こったシーズンでした。コロナウイルスが広がる中、シーズンの始まりですね、まずヘッドコーチがなかなか入国ができない、そんな中ですね、オフシーズン、選手たちは史上初の試みとなるリモートでの練習をしたりとか、もう本当に工夫をこなしながらオフシーズンを乗り越えてきました。外国籍選手もですね、入国制限がかかってなかなか入国できない、私もですね本当毎朝起きるたびに外務省のホームページを見て入国制限が解けてないかそれを確認するような毎日を過ごしておりました。ただ我々の努力も虚しくですね、外国籍選手が開幕に間に合わないということで、開幕は下山選手
It was a real tough situation because of the coronavirus. But we did our best. And again, we couldn't have really outperformed ourselves if it wasn't with your support.
日本人選手の大きな怪我による長期離脱など、なかなかまともに戦えず、全員揃って戦った試合は本当に1試合もありませんでした。ただ、そんな中でもですね、選手は自分たちのできる精一杯の力を発揮して戦ってくれたと思います。本当にこれは感謝しかないです。選手の皆さん、スタッフの皆さん、ありがとうございます。ホームゲームですね、我々このコロナウイルスの中でもなんとか30試合をすべてやりきることができました。これもですね、会場運営に携わってくださっている、協力会社の皆さん、そして社員全員の力あってのことだと思います。この場を借りて厚く御礼申し上げます。ありがとうございます。ホームゲームはすべて終わってしまいましたけど、まだ残り3試合、アウェーでのゲームが残っております。この3つですね、一つでも多く勝利をすることが、来季につながる結果になると信じて、精一杯選手とともに戦ってまいりますので、引き続きご声援をよろしくお願いいたします。
Right now, you can see he's just reiterating exactly what we were talking about all throughout the season.
最後になりますが、今シーズンですね、皆さんの
The stars didn't really just align for San and Neophoenix here this year. The foreign players were not able to come on time, just like 30. 30 had some problems getting his visa. When he finally did get his visa, he flew over to Japan, but the season already started, and so he had to quarantine for 14 days. After quarantining for 14 days, he got to play. After a few weeks of playing, he contracted the COVID-19 virus, had to sit out for another 14 days. He came back, he played, he got injured. He broke his right finger. He was out for almost 3 months. So all those things, together with the head coaches not being able to come on time, just really contributed to not having the best of seasons. But he finished by saying that we will continue to fight hard for the rest of the games, and please support us. Now we've got the highlights of the match that was. First 2 quarters belong to the San Neophoenix. Just essentially like what happened yesterday. Suzuki hitting with that patented shot of his off the glass. Whipping a pass inside is Ara Brown. And Harrelson, that deep inside, cannot be stopped. Kawashima's gonna hit there. Kawashima did quite well. He would finish with 6 points, 1 rebound and 4 assists. So we had more contributions yesterday. And we hate to belabor the point, but if he hit a couple of more free throws yesterday, they would have been able to at least split his 2 games this weekend. Yelovach started to heat up, but really was contributing only in the second period onwards. He would foul out eventually in the 4th. Ara Brown showing us a thing or two with his footwork. See what Stutz did there. When he saw the opponent with a full head of steam, just let him get the 2 points. That is high basketball IQ. DJ Newbill was scorching from the beginning till the end, and he quarterbacked very well. Had 11 assists. At the half, it was 46-39. Sanen with the lead. Chris passing once again. To begin the quarter, worked so well. And that 3rd quarter was a charm for the Osaka Evessa squad. They scored 32 points while limiting Sanen to just 18. And so, after being down by 14, they eventually ended the 4th period up by 7. DJ Newbill there felt like he owned just about everybody on the other side. Yelovach continued to score, but it wasn't enough. Sumino, today's MVP, left open, hitting that three. Nakamura came off the bench. Here's a big slam from Ira Brown. They were working like a well-oiled machine. Stutz gets it all the way through. Plus pick up a foul from Stevan Yelovach. Suzuki will hit that shot. There's Sumino once again. He was top scorer for his squad with 21 markers. But once again, DJ Newbill doing it all. $91-79 is our final tally. Osaka wins this one. And when you break down the numbers, shooting much better from two-point distance at 56% to compare to 40%. That really did San-En in. Shooting much better also from three, at 50% compared to 41% was Osaka. Getting double the amount of free throws awarded because San-En continued to get into early foul trouble. And Osaka made them pay, scoring 22 out of 30 free throws. Turnovers, 12-11. But the points in the paint, that turned out to be massive eventually. Plus 12 number there for Osaka Evessa. When you look at the rebounds, essentially even, just plus 2 for San-En. Assists, that is a huge number. Plus 8 assists. More for Osaka Evessa. Head-to-head matchup, this was no contest whatsoever. 20 points for Ira Brown, just 4 for Ota. Also 4 rebounds for Brown as compared to just 1 for the member of the Japanese national squad, Atsuya Ota. He was totally outplayed. Top scorers here, Kyle Hunt, 19 points, Stevan Yelovach, 16, and Suzuki with 13 for the losers. The winning squad, Sumino there with 21. 20 points for Ira Brown and 18 points contributed by Josh Harrelson. Those are the top 3 scorers, but in close fourth was the 15 points for DJ Newbill. Here are the leaders in the other departments. 13 rebounds for Josh Harrelson, 11 assists for DJ Newbill, 6 assists for Suzuki, and 13 rebounds. To lead the charge rebounding-wise is Stevan Yelovach. Osaka wins 2 games here at the Toyohashi City Gym. That does it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thanks for joining us. This has been Anthony Sutay for the call. Till next time, take care. Have a good Sunday ahead. God bless.